So when working with many of my clients, a lot of them struggle with managing their time. They talk about how they have issues with having meetings scheduled all over the place, not having enough time to work on their actual client work or on their business, or just having time for self-care. Hey guys, it's your girl, Adrian White, aka Brand with AMW, and I'm here today for another weekly Brand and Convert Chat and Chew. This is your chance to take a quick snack or lunch break and learn about all things branding, marketing, and entrepreneurship. Get your notebooks out because I have some juicy content to share. Follow me at Brand with AMW on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're a service-based business owner, join my private Facebook group, Brand and Convert with Adrian White, for more conversation on how to develop brands, websites, and processes that attract and convert more clients and grow six-figure businesses. Link in the description. Every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we go live to talk about this week's topic, which we're talking about today, and hold live Q&A. Don't miss out. And finally, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for new posts, and of course, like and comment on this video. Pretty please. So when working with many of my clients, a lot of them struggle with managing their time. They talk about how they have issues with having meetings scheduled all over the place, not having enough time to work on their actual client work or on their business, or just having time for self-care. And that's our discussion for today, time management for entrepreneurs. So I have 7 tips that I recommend to help with time management. 1, set aside time in your day to work on your business, not in your business. So a lot of entrepreneurs get really carried away and, after a while, they're trying to bring business in, they're trying to fulfill the client work that they've promised, and they spend all their time on client work or responding to emails and don't spend any time working on their business, which means working on social media posts, working on a sales strategy, working on new content that you could have go out, new services that you can have go out. So make sure you schedule at least an hour per day to work on your business. I love to do this first thing in the morning because I'm least likely to have distractions during the day and I make sure I get it done. 2, set aside time for prospecting. So in a similar regard as setting time to work on your business versus in your business, you might not be setting aside any time to actually prospect to get new clients. So make sure that you set aside some time. Again, an hour a day is recommended so that you can actually DM people on Instagram, comment on your comments or on people that are commenting on your posts. Think of different sales strategies to bring in new clients. You don't have a business if your business is not growing, or you don't have a profitable business if your business isn't growing. So make sure that you are setting aside some time to grow your business and you're actually taking action on growing your business. This could even include following up with people you may have met in person and you got their business card. 3, block off the days that you want to take meetings. So I had this issue for probably the first couple years of me being a full-time entrepreneur. And my issue was that I was using an automated scheduling tool like Calendly, and I had people, I was sending them the link and they were scheduling, and I had my full calendar open, Monday through Friday, full calendar, 9 to 5. So I had meetings, like I would have a meeting at 8, no meeting, and a meeting at 10. And it just wasn't really, I didn't like it. I didn't like the flow of it. I had no control on when these meetings were happening. At that time, I didn't have, time I was working on my business and stuff. And I didn't have any time to work on my client work because as a brand strategist, web designer, and marketing coach, sometimes I need blocks of time to work on my client work. And I might need a 2-hour block, a 3-hour block. And it was really getting interrupted the way that I had it going, initially. So what I recommend here is block off your calendar. For me, I have certain days that I take meetings for my business. So if someone goes to automatically schedule with me, because we're going to talk about that too, how automatic scheduling is going to really help you, they are only going to be able to schedule on the days that I've designated to take meetings. So you really want to do that. You really want to get some control over your calendar, and this is a great way for you to do it. 4, use an automated scheduling tool like Calendly. So I know in the last point I was talking about Calendly. I love Calendly. You don't have to use Calendly per se, but I love Calendly because I'm able to set it up. I connect it to my actual calendar, which I actually have multiple calendars going on, but I have a business calendar, which I use the Google Calendar to do it. And basically, I set up my calendar, and when people want to schedule with me, I send them the meeting. So if I know that someone wants to talk to me and it's probably needs to be like a 30-minute meeting, I send them a link to schedule a 30-minute meeting with me. And again, it's only showing my actual availability. If I have someone that is a prospect, I send them the link for the prospect call with me. So Calendly is great. There's other tools you can use, but definitely look into automated meeting scheduling because you don't really want to waste time going back and forth about when people are available to meet. Sometimes it can just be a lot. 5, only look at your emails certain times of the day. So if your email inbox is distracting to you and you keep flip-flopping into the inbox, out of the inbox, all that good stuff, you want to actually set aside dates and times for you to look at your inbox. So you may need to look at it at 9 a.m. and then you look at it again at 1 p.m. and then maybe you look at it at 4:30 p.m. Maybe that'll work for you. Whatever works for your schedule, just set aside designated times to open the inbox, which means that you shut it down those other times so that you can focus on other things. Most of the time, there's nothing that is super, super urgent, that if you didn't respond to their email in 2 hours, it's not going to be a big deal. And if it is a big deal, have them call you instead of emailing you. 6, block off time in your calendar for big projects. So if you are like me, where you need about 2 or 3 hours to work on certain things so that you can knock it out, block off that time in your calendar so that you're able to do that. Block off 2 or 3 hours, have it show as busy so that nobody can schedule with you or schedule a meeting with you. That really, really helped me in my business and productivity. And 7, make time for breaks. So it's easy to work all day, all night. It's really easy as an entrepreneur to, spend a lot of times working. And it just isn't healthy if you're not taking like an actual lunch break, or maybe you need a 15-minute break where you're just doing a little walk, around where you live or wherever your office is. If that is the case, make sure that you set aside some time for these breaks. And again, you can do this in your calendar, block it off so nobody is going to schedule anything on top of it. But make that time, even if it's just for you to sit on your couch, watch a little bit of your favorite show, or watch a funny YouTube video, or watch a video like my video. So those are my 7 tips for today for time management. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you need help with managing your business, need any business advice, you can reach out to me on my website, www.brandwithamw.com. I offer 1-hour marketing strategy sessions where we can talk about how you can better live your life as a full-time or aspiring full-time entrepreneur. So that's it for today. Comment below with any questions, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at brandwithamw for more entrepreneur advice and a look inside my everyday life. Wishing you much success and good juju.